Yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Severance, Season 2, Episode number 6. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go.
Alright, a couple comments from the last episode. First, starting with Nigeru, who says, does Felicia know what goes on down the black hallway? Miss Casey was retired there, and those instruments do not look like a fun time. I rewatched Season 1 and remember Mr. Milchick being very cold with Miss Casey, despite seeming to have an affection for Innies. Curious. Alright, and then we have Agent Andrew says, hope this clarifies some of your questions. Sorry if it's too long. I promise I try to keep it brief. Dreams can reveal information from the outside. Irving had been suspicious of Helly since the start of Season 2. He only told Dylan about the hallway exports hall with the red down arrow leading to the testing room that his Audi had been painting. During the company retreat, Irving had a vivid dream where the numbers on his computer screen rearranged to spell Egan and then formed the shape of a woman resembling Helena. Realizing what it meant, he confronted Helly, accusing her of being an Egan infiltrator. The situation escalated until Milchick removed the Glasgow block, that's difficult for me to say, confirming her identity as Helena Egan. This suggests that even though Severance... Oh, I get it. That makes sense. This suggests that even though Severance blocks conscious memories, dreams might let subconscious info slip through, possibly pulling what Irving's Audi has been investigating. It's a sign that no matter how much Lumen tries to control them, there are still cracks in the system where the truth can sneak in. Cold Harbor seems to be Lumen's most important project right now. Mark has been working on a folder labeled Cold Harbor on his computer. At the end of episode 1, we briefly see his progress at 68% completion, immediately followed by a flash of picture of Gemma, Miss Casey, under the title Cold Harbor, also at 68%, along with vital signs like heart rate and respiratory rate. This strongly suggests that the project is directly tied to his wife and may also be connected to the testing room. MDR employees must identify and process specific data sets that trigger strong emotional reactions. That the exact purpose of this work is unknown, but it's clearly crucial to Lumen's goals. These aren't just random numbers, they seem to be linked to something deeper or sinister, possibly psychological, biological, or experimental research that could be affecting people like Miss Casey. Mark's now at 85%. Why is Mark acting so weird? J Rabbit is completely right. Any Mark feels powerless after realizing he slept with Helena instead of Helly and unknowingly shared all his plans against Lumen with the wrong person. Now he can't tell if he's really talking to Helly or Helena, making him paranoid and withdrawn. On top of that, he has poor coping mechanisms when dealing with loss, in this case Irving's Innie's death, often shutting people out. The reintegration process also seems to be affecting his mood and health, as shown by his worsening coughing and growing instability. I think he will get worse in the next episode. Hang in there. I believe J-Rabbit caught this detail before Irv was turned off after sacrificing himself to prove to his friends that they were dealing with a mole. Dylan screamed that he was sorry. Despite being treated badly by everyone the day before, Irv smiled and replied, "Don't worry, hang in there." This phrase directly connects to the poster. Yeah, I did catch that part. With the hidden directions to the testing room that Irv received from the optics department. Irv and Bert. It's pretty sweet that Irving and Bert seem to have a strong connection even as Audis. Despite not remembering anything from their time at Lumen, it's probably that Severance can't completely erase deeper connections. Mark's wife. Mark finally has real proof that his wife is, as far as we know, alive when he sees her with his own eyes in the emotional final moments of the episode. Milchick. In this episode, we learned that it was Milchick and not Lumen that introduced the kindness reforms on the severed floor, aiming to treat the Innies more humanely. He doesn't seem to be fully aligned with Lumen's corporate culture. However, after these reforms failed, he was instructed to treat the Innies for what they really are, strongly implying animals, to which Milchick responded that he would tighten the leash. He has already started, as seen when he confronts Mark for leaving work 6 minutes early. Praise Kier. Dang, bro! What a breakdown. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like you're understanding it far better than we are. Alright, let's get to the next episode right now.
That's just in his brain.
I mean, it's in her brain.
This gray hall. But then everything was like so white.
We're making progress. It's not just waking up on a table, it's human interaction.
This didn't feel human, this felt like a nightmare. I mean, why is she rattling off a bunch of facts? What are they doing to her?
All I know is she's essential.
She didn't even recognize me.
The Gemma you know is still in there. When you get her out, it will be the two of you out here together.
That will fuck you up, baby. That whole situation, that would mess you up.
Yeah. When you thought she was supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Bargaining. You know what that is?
What do you mean?
Well, it's one of the stages. You think about all the things you do, all the ways you change to get that person back.
No.
You
Stays
drink less, you listen more. It's dumb, but you do it anyway.
It's normal.
Yeah. But for me, it might actually happen.
There's a sketch of a black hallway with a black elevator that only goes down. So there's a floor beneath us.
That must be why they're keeping her.
There were directions on the back.
Well, let's see it.
I left it there behind the poster.
Why didn't you just take it?
I just didn't. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble right now.
Okay, well, I don't give a shit about that, so I'll go get it. You said it's behind the poster of you actually being brave?
Okay, yeah, fuck you. You don't know everything.
No, it was really sweet. I like it. I like this.
I wish we could really be together. Like, all the time.
I mean, we are.
I mean, can I just kidnap you and just never
Are
talk
we?
to my Audi one again? Wouldn't that be
Me and
fun?
him are.
Or is it
But
not?
I'm not.
Maybe that's the one she fell in love with before, you know?
I don't think
Is it
that's
okay if
the
we try
same
the hug again? I kind of like the hugging.
battle has begun.
Oh, hey, I was coming to find you.
Same.
Look, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine what it must be like.
You thought it was me,
100%.
which means you wanted to. With me.
Yeah.
What sucks is that she got to have that and I didn't.
Yeah.
So you want to do it again?
That she used me to trick my friends. Used my body to get close to you. That she dresses me in the morning like I'm a baby. That she controls me and this company and all of us. It's disgusting.
Go to the cards over here, get them get this, make it even. Cause I don't like it either. That's wrong.
You know what she didn't do though?
Yeah.
There's some things we
Do you
didn't
That's
get
the way it
to
gets
do.
Describe what happened. Like, I feel like you have every right.
No, I don't want her memory.
Okay.
I want my own.
What's that now? Is this my dreams come
Would you
true?
like that?
Oh, yes, I would. Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that. But how?
Fuck it, I don't give a damn. Let them watch.
Let's go to the goat areas.
Cause they're not cameras on the go
No,
area.
just fucking around.
And two just dancing there.
They do it, and Helena's like, "Gotcha again."
I want to see if it works. I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
Why is this room so wet? No, I'm kidding.
No.
No, it looks. The floor looks shiny, so it looks like it was wet.
We're just on the floor.
Ta-da. A tent.
I mean, we can die in these things.
The tent was way more romantic than this. We had a heater as well,
Yeah.
and comfy blankets. What? This is not
Tell you
ideal.
what, these knees about to be badly bruised. Not ideal, but I've done it in worse places. Let's go ahead and
I'm
get through
nervous.
this.
Me too. Me too. It's okay. Okay.
Shit, she said, you know, I want to have sex myself. They're probably just gonna make it happen. Alright, I got a cut so you can be like, you guys know what happens next, so.
What happens next?
You know. You want to be on the bottom or you gonna do? I'm on the bottom, it'll be easy.
Yes.
Nah, he ain't gonna take the top, alright. That span though.
This is gonna be so uncomfortable.
That span.
All of this is not.
That span about to hurt. He already ready. Shit, go ahead, boy. uses too many big words. Can't never tell me that.
You must eradicate from your essence childish folly. You must eradicate from yourself childish folly. You must abandon childish things. You must grow up.
You see how he's making the sentence more
You
more
must
specific?
grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up.
To put it mildly.
So one Sunday at breakfast, Fields asked me point blank, do I think I'm going to heaven?
Yes, one asks at breakfast.
I pretend to think about it, but I know
No, he was in the contract.
the answer is no.
To which I replied, what am I supposed to do up there for eternity all by myself?
I see. So we hop on the train to church, and it so happens the sermon that day is about severance, which was still very new at the time.
Yeah.
And the pastor says,
As if he'd been listening to our conversation.
He was in
He
Hunters
said
too.
the church's
He's
stance
probably one of the Germans.
is that innies are complete individuals with souls that can be judged separately from their outie.
So an innie can go to heaven.
mostly Harry Burns.
We're not zealots, I swear. But we figured that if it were true, it may be a way for part of Bert to, oh, you know.
Wow. He's looking for the exit.
No, just
Yeah.
so the
It's
hope
getting low.
was for Bert's innie to go to heaven.
Yes,
So you don't want
with
to leave?
me.
I just want to clarify. You do not want to leave. Okay. I wish I could open this door too.
That is
but it's
the
on the timer.
craziest answer
So-
of all time. A reason, I mean.
You can go out the back door though. It's in the back. You just gotta go through the basement and then open some things. Or you can stay with us. Whichever you want to do.
Rich, it's the end of the month. Those salesmen are just dying to hit their numbers and get cars off the lot. They'll basically be giving me money. Okay, fine. Just test drive only. I won't commit to anything.
Thank you.
You didn't tell me how to go. You went back to Lumen, right?
Oh,
That good?
they canceled it. I didn't see him. You. Happy plate. Happy plate. Go play with your sister.
Canceled it. What happened?
She was a good pick to play that role.
She's great.
Yeah, she can play that almost miserable, faking happy.
She's really,
Very
yeah,
good.
she's really good at that. We haven't seen her in a while.
Well, you know that rice with them chopsticks.
How crazy he looks now. Yeah. Helena. doing this on purpose?
Why would you be here?
Mark. Scout. Thought that was you. I'm Helena Egan. I work at Lumen.
Yeah, no, I know who you are.
Well, it's nice to officially meet you. You had enough to eat?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Hope they're feeding you at work. May I?
Please.
It's really great to run into you. I've heard nothing but good things about your work, by the way.
Thank you. I've heard nothing at all about my work, so...
Severance humor. So clever.
So easy.
Look, I'm sorry for the systemic error from the other night.
Systemic error? You mean the overtime thing?
Yes, the OTC.
Where you
Never should have happened. And it never will again.
He doesn't know
We
that.
take pride
but
as a
that's what she
company
said.
to be better than that, and we will be better,
That's nice to hear. Thanks.
of course.
So you know all about it then?
Yes, I know all about it. I'm like the head of the company, Mark.
Right.
And you eat here at this restaurant?
Dumb, sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
I'm dumb.
Really?
Sorry.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
You're clearly not dumb.
No, you're the one who invented a revolutionary medical procedure.
Hey, now that was not me. That was my father.
Uh-huh.
You should meet him sometime.
I don't want to meet
He's
you.
alive?
Your father?
Sure, why not?
You want to take me home to Dad already?
Yeah, I think it's finally time.
Okay. Sure, let's do it.
Why is she obsessed
You'd
with
be the
Mark?
first.
What is it?
Well, he is
So
special.
much pressure.
Remember?
I know, but
Yeah,
like,
not
why
too,
is she obsessed in this way?
I have no clue.
But seriously, I'd love to hear about your experiences sometime.
Okay, yeah. About Severance?
I meant the overtime. I meant the other night. I mean, I can't imagine how confusing that must have been. Traumatic, even. And I know you've already been through so much with losing your wife and all.
Girl.
Hannah.
You trying to incite a reaction? Cause you pushing my buttons.
Gemma.
And
Right, Gemma. Sorry. It was a car accident, right?
Woo!
That's right.
Yeah, such a shame. She was so young.
Thank you.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just about finished here.
Okay, right.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Helena.
You too, Mark.
Freaking flying here, babe.
and he got the same hair.
What is it?
Nothing. Good night.
Is that Haley? What the fuck?
Helena.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her house.
Hey.
Oh, that's her sister.
Dude, I left you like 5 messages. Are you better?
No, I'm still sick.
Well, you can't not pick up when we're doing corporate espionage shit. The floodlight thing was a bust, right? Because I have had an idea that is a little dumber.
Okay, Devin.
Do you remember the rich lady from baby camp, the one I like kind of had a crush on? I was thinking.
Yeah, look, I'm already trying something else.
Okay, what are you trying?
Just don't worry about it.
Ooh, look at
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm doing it myself.
Fuck that. Why are you trying to cut me out of this?
Well, let me get on this mic again.
I'm really not, Devin.
You literally are.
Okay, fine, I am, but I didn't ask for your help.
Fuck you, officially.
And what is that smell?
What smell?
You can't pick the glass up. He about to pass out.
Oh my god.
Damn, she didn't catch him.
Mark! Don't touch him! Who the fuck are you? Mark!
He can't lie on his back.
Look, he's foaming.
Okay.
Did you give him drugs? Yeah, be fast.
Thank you for the spare hand. This feels...
He's fine. He'll be embarrassed tomorrow. You know, he gets fuzzy. Like saying I worked at Lumen 20 years ago, which is, of course, before Severance even existed.
Of course.
Of course.
Sorry.
No, this was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we should do it again sometime.
You with Fields or you me?
Oh, no, I meant with Fields.
You mean Phil or you mean? It's all
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, but, you know, it's either way.
Good.
Okay. Good night, babe.
Good night.
See, there's something sussy here though, because he probably didn't work for Lumen 20 years before.
There is some sussy. I mean, the whole show's sussy.
That's true. Ain't nothing about this show not sus.
Alright, it was episode 6, man, Severance, and that was a better episode to me right there. Not boring, but yeah, entertaining nonetheless. Alright, I think we are finally moving a little bit more forward with Mark. He has the transplant flooded in his head. What exactly is that going to do? I'm just assuming it's going to attempt to merge the two worlds, the innies and outies, and then maybe we can try to get to where his wife is and why. Now that Marcus has sex with both Innie and Outie, Helena, I think we can move past that too. But then what is her ultimate objective on the Outie part, on the outside? Because we all know Mark is already special. What kind of special and what is he actually doing are the questions that remain to be solved. The whole Bert and Irwin thing, I don't really know what's going on with that. But that's not that interesting to me at all right now. Mark's is, and then what is the security guy doing from Lumen at this apartment complex he went to look at these files?
So that's the guy who's been checking them in?
That's been checking them in?
Well,
No, the big guy. The big guy that just did the end of the year review for Mailcheck. The big scary
That's
guy.
who that is?
Yeah, that's who that is. So why is he there looking at some paperwork? And I'm guessing it said married and stuff like that on there. I'm guessing that's Mark's wife that they probably looked at because it said something about cloned. So, you know.
It said cloned on there?
Yeah, a lot of clones on there. You know, it said something about not married, can't be married, or, you know, things of that nature. So I'm assuming it's got to be about Mark's wife. Why is he looking into it though? Maybe I don't know. They just watching all the videos. And then Melchek though. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Is he even real? Like, how can you go into a mirror and just do that? Like, I don't know, childish follies, and grow. Right? You get all the way down to that, and it's like, did you literally just change your whole vocabulary speaking by just being so mad in the mirror? If so, you are an amazing species right there, and your end of the year review should have been way better than that. So I feel for you, my guy. What is his plan then? He's definitely, I think he's gonna try to exact revenge some way, somehow for the company. And so all those moving pieces is happening right now, and it's making the show even more interesting to me, and can't wait to see another one.
Whew, there was a lot happening in this episode, so I'm gonna actually start with the Dylan storyline. I'm very curious. They're doing a lot with the characters this season, which I think elevates the season as a whole compared to last season, which almost feels now like a bottle season because it was like so constricted as far as being mostly focused on Mark. We didn't get a lot of one-on-one with some of the other characters as much as we're getting this season anyway. But with Dylan and him dating essentially his Audie's wife right now, and that that space that he's getting, or whatever the case is that she comes to visit, the fact that she's now lying about it to his Audie is so like problematic, because this cannot work. Like there's no happy ending to this scenario at all. Like, I don't know how that plays out, so it's curious that the show decided to write that scenario in, because I genuinely don't know how that, I can't see this, I have no idea how that's going to play out. So I think that's interesting. I think there was a lot potentially revealed as far as more of an ominous tone with the Irving and Bert storyline. It seems to me Bert's been utilizing his... That's not true though, because they are supposed to be different personalities. But I was going to say that it does seem like Bert has done this dance before as far as dating an innie. Yeah. And I'm curious if he's done it maliciously in the same way that Helena has done it, where he switches himself out. So
he would need access.
Yeah, well, we don't know if he's been working supposedly before, before Lumen even...
He could just assume any job he wants to.
I mean, he might play a big role in it. We don't know exactly what his job is. So I'm wondering how many nefarious actions are being taken place by the people that run Lumen, because clearly Helena had no problem doing it. It sounds like Bert's been doing that for some time now as well.
Yeah, so they're abusing it.
Yeah, they're abusing it. And I feel like that was a huge reveal of like how much malpractice, so to speak, could be happening right now, and how dirty this organization can be. I think the moment with Milchick too was powerful in the sense that like it's so demeaning to be told that your vocabulary is too
many big words.
And like I love that moment. I loved him breaking it down like, I'm going to just change one word. I'm going to just change a different word. And then I'm going to get it all the way down to grow. And ultimately grow is what he ultimately was trying to tell him in the longer sentence. I just thought it was a very powerful scene. We've already seen conflict with Milchick, specifically like the paintings and things like that. He doesn't align 100% with Lumen. Mm-hmm. So what role is he going to play? Is he going to be the biggest advocate for helping our innies get the upper hand? And I think it's moving in that direction. I think the, insulting his intelligence, insulting him as a person, I think it's putting him over the edge. And additionally, the other insult, which is very obvious, but obviously having a 12-year-old, or how old that little girl is, be the person that's like supposedly reporting on it. Like, it's just like, there's so many slaps in the face to him this season. So I'm curious. I think they're setting that up really organically, and it makes sense when he pivots and when he starts helping our innies. I loved everything with Hallie and Mark too this episode. I thought all of that made a lot of sense. I thought it was genuinely so cute that she wanted to have her own moment. So I enjoyed that too. I thought that worked out really well. And then as far as Mark now taking the extra step to rush the process, makes me really worried about his health though. Like he could die at any moment, it feels like. And obviously that would suck for his storyline. But next episode will be interesting because I feel like he'll be fully blended. I'm assuming that's what this rush was to do. But like what's the actor that plays Mark? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Adam Smith, whatever.
Yeah.
Adam, what's his name? Scott.
Yeah.
His acting this episode, I mean the whole series has been phenomenal, but this episode specifically was so believable. I feel like everything that's happening to him is really happening to him because he's acting the hell out of it, especially Mark's outie. He looks like he's been through the motherfucking ringer, and I think it's very interesting which was what you noticed in the first season too. The Mark the innie is always a happier, like polished version of Mark the outie, and I feel that's even more exaggerated this season because of everything Mark's going through to be able to solve this mystery. So much going on this episode. I just feel like it's going to be compounded the rest of the season too, and I can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Severance, Season 2, Episode 6. And until next time, peace.